Hi Bear. Happy Hi Bear. Happy 2019. Oh, hello everybody, it is Rebecca and you already know it. The fireworks have gone off, we have rolled into another year, it is 2019. Alright! It's the beginning of the year and I know many people who are going to be on their toes, ready to make this world a better place and make themselves a better human being. And you know what, as much as 2018 was an amazing and terrible year for me, I am too jumping on that bandwagon and wanting 2019 to be even more amazing and even less terrible. But alas, I'm not talking about diet culture. Since June 2018, I have been documenting my recovery from anorexia on YouTube. Recovery is happening, recovery is going strong. I know I have had ups and downs throughout 2018 that I have even shared with you guys. And it is a journey and nobody's perfect, but do you know what? 2019 is going to be the year that I fully recover. You might be thinking right now, haven't you been making recovery YouTube videos for the past 6 months? I have been making those videos and I can't tell you how much they have helped me make progress in my recovery. 2018 has been an absolutely life-changing year. That being said, I need to step up my game. I'm still so sick of this disorder and I'm being really honest with you guys. I'm still attached by strings to this eating disorder. And you know, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of losing any more time. I know that this is just an arbitrary timestamp, but 2019 coming along has really given me that official reset, let's go, let's do this, let's get rid of this kind of motivation. So I've decided to do this little thing, and the title of this little thing that I'm doing is I give up my eating disorder for 1 month. I decided to make it a 1-month experiment because I feel like it's a time frame that I can fully commit to without thinking about the consequences and making my mind explode. For 1 month, I'm going to stop conversing with my eating disorder. Don't think about the future, don't think about the consequences, and just go full out. Leave behind my OCD rituals, leave behind the structures and habits that I live my little days by. You know what? Just live fearlessly.
What better way to rock than this?
I have made so much progress in my eating disorder recovery and it's time now that I get rid of the last crutches. I'm sharing this with you because I want to offer this opportunity to you too. Something that we can do together. 1 month, really pushing that eating disorder out the door and into the trash. And if you are interested in doing this with me, that is great. You need to continue watching this video because I have a plan. The first thing that I did was I took a look back at 2018, a little bit of analyzation of this year, and I made a plus and minus column. And so I went month by month and I wrote down all the positives of each month. And I'm going to read out one positive that I wrote down for each month, okay? January, being cast as a main character in a drama theatre show. February, we adopted Bear. March was my 1-year anniversary with Tyler. April, I realized in this month that I needed to take charge of my recovery. May, I started my recovery Instagram. I'm gonna do 2 from this one. I ate out at every meal at restaurants. So this is when I was going like properly in. This is the first month. June, uploaded my first YouTube video. July, Barcelona, the best trip ever with Tyler, my love. August, I was gaining traction with my recovery coaching company. September, I wrote down amazing support from subscribers and interaction with them. October, made a really fun Halloween movie with Alex. November, going to support Tyler in France. So December, I'll say a lot of consistency and efficiency with my videos. Okay, so I didn't say all the positives, but I need to say something. Notice how in May, I started my recovery Instagram and I jumped full force into recovery. This is the month that the positives started to just pile on. So for every month after that month, I have so many more positives. Okay, and for the negatives of this year, I didn't go into every single month. I blocked it out into 2 sections, the first half of the year and the second half of the year. These are the negatives for my first half of the year. So much restriction, measuring food, calorie counting, extreme meal planning, lack of energy, always anxious, not doing anything with Tyler except hanging at home. Didn't make the most of my acting opportunity. Living felt like a chore. Didn't have much of a source of income. Extreme acne. OCD rituals. Very simple routine. Lived to eat. Went to sleep thinking about food. OCD around walking bare. Didn't eat with Tyler for our first anniversary. So for the second half of this year, I'm still holding on to a few things, and I'm going to tell you now. I still have an obsession around walking. I have up and down moments with my food and recovery. Sometimes I restrict and sometimes I compensate. And my commitment and motivation wavers. Those are the things that I'm still struggling with to this day. This is a really vulnerable video. Okay, the next thing that I did was make another 2 columns. I wrote down the things that I want to keep in my life from 2018 and the things that I want to get rid of, the things that I want to keep. Acting, fun photo shoots, my amazing relationship, of course, Bear, friends, traveling, fearlessness, consistency, YouTube, family, new skills, parties. Okay, and the things that I want to get rid of. No more step counting. No more restriction. No more wasting time. No more procrastinating. Stop being so self-centered. No more messy house. No more giving up. And no more waking up late. Hey, I've moved to the kitchen. It's also nighttime right now, so I took a little bit of a break, longer than I expected. Anyways, let's get into the good part of this plan. You probably remember, because I just read it out, but 2 of the things that I want to get rid of in 2019 are my obsessive walking and the need to count my steps. And the second thing is that I want to stop all restriction whatsoever, and that is a hefty ask. So this is the next plan. The next thing is that I wanted to go more in depth into those 2 points. So let's start with walking. I wrote down the different ways that I go about to take those steps. For example, when I take Bear for a walk, I like to actually walk him rather than taking him to the dog park, the love of his life, the dog park where he gets to run around with his friends and have fun. I don't like to take him there because I prefer to walk myself. And now going into restrictive habits, I wrote down a couple things that I still do. I often have the same things when I'm not doing a challenge day. I get scared to challenge myself at every meal. I usually have the same breakfast every day. And then these are the weird things that have happened in the past week, but like I'm always having an ice cream bar for snack, and that's become safe for me. Now, I know that I'm doing this for 1 month and I feel like I can commit to that, but I thought, how am I actually gonna go about doing this? These habits are so ingrained in me, it almost feels like it is intuitive. It almost feels like I eat 5 times a day because that's just how I am, that's what I want to do. So I decided to make a 1-week plan instead. And I think that this is going to be a really good idea for me because it feels more tangible. So I'll update you every week on how the things are going. My 1-week plan. I commit to waking up at 8 a.m. every day. I commit to having breakfast at between 8 to 9 a.m. because I feel like I push breakfast backwards because I'm scared that I'll be hungry later on in the day. So I commit to having a different breakfast every single day. Dog walking time, step counter. Oh, by the way, I commit to deleting my step counting app. Yes. When I take Bear out for a walk in the morning, I'm gonna take him to the park and I'm gonna just watch him walk around rather than walk around myself. 11 a.m. around that time, I don't want to be too strict, but I want to evaluate my hunger. And if I am hungry at that time, I want to make myself a snack. And I'm going to challenge myself at lunch. It's easier for me to challenge myself at dinner. Snack is gonna be no ice cream bars. No ice cream bars. Maybe an ice cream sundae, maybe brownie with ice cream, but no ice cream bars. Again, after snack, there's gonna be a time where I evaluate my hunger. I'm gonna sit down and think whether I want to have something else. And for dinner, again, I commit to challenging myself to something more scary and choosing the number 1 thing that I want on the menu, not the second or the third or the fourth, the number 1. And last but not least, I commit to doing a different, more challenging night snack. I know I've made this seem so simple. Like, I could just get up one day and I can magically be able to do this. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be simple. Know that the eating disorder is going to be coming on full force. I want to see where the eating disorder pops up and so I can make changes next week. But also, this is really just something that you have to commit to. There's no way that I can like plan for all the things that are gonna happen. I've even narrowed it down into 1 week because I want to make it easier for myself and feel safer. But I am so strong in my recovery right now that I feel like I can do this. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video right here. If you like this, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and write it in the comments and tell me what you think. My dog is crying, so I'm gonna open the door. Hey! See you later, alligator.